Crafted, here we are at the back of the truck again. We keep doing these back of the truck videos. And this is the latest addition to my shop. This is a parts cleaner, parts washing machine. I've probably owned this for 20 years too. Maybe not quite that long. But I seem to remember going to an auto parts or an auto repair auction a long time ago and buying this for probably 120, 150 bucks, which would have been a good deal at the time. Seems to strike my memory that's what I paid for it. But this is a real Safety Clean, it says customer owned machine, so it's not a lease that's been stolen or anything. It's a real good quality machine that Safety Clean sold. And machines like this today are probably 400 and up. This sits on a 33-gallon barrel, and just an awesome thing for cleaning parts. I have wore myself ragged cleaning parts on that lathe, and I'm taking another one apart right now to get parts and pieces for my lathe and to part out and sell, and just a lot of dirty stuff, and washing that stuff in the kitchen sink just kind of sucks. I'm surprised I haven't been thrown out of the kitchen yet. But I've had this in storage at a property that I own for a long time. It's like, man, I can't take this anymore. I got to go get my parts cleaner. I got to clean up a spot in the shop to put it, get some fluid for it, and get it in service. Now, back when I used to use these things a lot, we used Safety Clean solvent at my dad's shop, which I assume is some kind of Stoddard solvent. And nowadays there's better stuff. There's water-based stuff. There's things that aren't quite so harsh on your hands like the Stoddard solvent was. And I picked one out just based on reading websites and what other people are using. And I don't have any of it now. I'm going to go get some and get this thing in service. But man, what a handy thing to have in a shop. Always dreamed of having one of these. I had it set up at my the last house I lived at, and I used it once in a while, but I'm a little more active now. So I'm looking forward to using it some more. I like the size of it. This is big enough you could get a transmission or a four-cylinder engine block in or something like that. You could wrestle something large around. I don't really need one this big nowadays because I'm mostly working on smaller stuff. There's some little piece of me that wants to sell it and get a smaller one, something I can store on a shelf maybe, but it's awful nice. I mean, it's a real professional unit. You know, it's going to be reliable and work good, and it's just perfect. I wish I had a little larger shop to really justify the amount of square footage that this is going to take up. So I'm going to try to make room for this and not let it get under my skin too bad as far as being in the way when it's not in use, and keep it until I have a bigger workshop. I don't know when I'm going to have a bigger workshop. I've got some extra land here we were always going to build a workshop on. Always one of those someday projects. And I don't see that happening anytime soon. So anyways, let's get it in the garage.